Welcome back to Hellow Media. Today will be a fun day. We chatted to Virginia, who does some pretty amazing things.
How many years have you worked at Bunnings for?
I have been at Bunnings for 8.5 years.
How many people walk through the doors every day?
Every day it can be very different. We do have busy times where it is extremely busy, but yeah, there's a constant flow of customers.
What's the busiest time of year?
We have a few busiest times of year, like there's springtime, there's like December, like at Christmas time. There's a few.
Is it a requirement to wear steel cap boots?
100% it is. It's a safety requirement. We're all about safety. And you don't want to be dropping something in Bunnings on your foot.
No.
No.
Has that happened before?
Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. We do a lot of safety training, like constantly, so everyone's aware of the requirements of them to stay safe.
How does the fundraiser sausage sizzle work at Bunnings?
Okay, so we're very community-based, so depending on where your Bunnings is. If you're a kinder or a footy club or a netball club, you can get in touch with our activity organisers, which are called AOs, and book in for a barbecue so that you can raise some funds for your club or kinder.
Now Bunnings is a big building, right?
Yes.
So I gotta assume there's like different managers for different sections.
We do. We have what's called coordinators, and they run their sections, whether it be homeware, lifestyles, builders, front-end support. But yeah, they're called coordinators.
You can not in one area.
So you can be rostered to one area in Bunnings, but because we're a team, if someone else needs a hand in another department, you can go and give them a hand. But yeah, there are certain people that stay in the certain departments. Because we're a team, we can help out across the store.
What area do you work in?
I've been there 8.5 years. I did some work in the home, which is a department up the back, homeware storage and tiles and flooring and cleaning. Now I'm up in support, which is up the front with the registers, door greeter, trolley collecting, basically looking after the customers up front.
And what job do you do?
I do a range of jobs. I can do register, I can do the information desk, is where we do returns when customers don't want things or don't need them. I also work in cafe. I do the breaks in cafe. And I also organise the kids clinic, and I also sometimes do an adult DIY.
What do we do with an unhappy customer?
If we get an unhappy customer, we always try and fix what they're unhappy about and make sure that they leave happy. We try and resolve it very quickly because that's our goal. We don't want unhappy customers, we want happy customers.
What did people do with the work experience?
Depending on what department they get put in, if they go into the nursery, just say, they'll pull weeds out of little pots, or they'll water the gardens and they'll learn how things are done out there. It depends on what department you put in.
What training and development did you have to do?
I did a lot of training. I did 3 months worth of training. It was pretty full on, but at the end of the day, it was very necessary and very handy.
How much related work experience did you have when they interviewed you for your job?
I had retail experience, but I had really no hardware experience. But I love customers, and I think that's a good thing to have going into retail.
What does your day-to-day schedule look like at Bunnings?
Okay, so I get there and I put my Bunnings apron on and I make sure I've got all my things, my pens and my push-to-talk so I can communicate to the rest of the team. Go down, find at the station I'm meant to be at, whether that be a door greeter or at the register, and I just hit the ground running and start serving our lovely customers.
So with your voice that you have, so you're kind of like an intercom?
It is like an intercom. It's such a handy piece of equipment to have.
Do you think the theme song, and the theme song and the slogan, lowest prices are just the beginning, have stood the test of time?
100%, absolutely. That is something that everybody would know.
What type of tools does Bunnings sell?
We sell pretty much nearly everything. Anything from drills to compactors, anything you can think of, we've possibly got it.
What is the most purchased project at Bunnings?
At the moment, it would be plants and grass seeds and anything for your garden. Also paint. Paint's a good one as well at the moment.
Is that paint for the house renovations or?
Could be anything. It could be, inside your house, outside your house, the cubby house out the back.
Do you have your forklift license?
I do not have my forklift licence. People that work in goods receiving, which is where we get our deliveries, they will have a forklift licence. There's some fairly good training that goes into getting your forklift licence, and they only give it to you when you pass that 100%.
I know it's quite hard.
It is very hard, and it's a big responsibility out the back.
Why do you have bunnies at Disney?
We have Minnie and Mickey Mouse for Halloween. So it only comes in when it's Halloween time.
I like Disney movies.
Well, I'd have to say my favourite Disney movie would have to be Cinderella.
Oh, it's my favourite movie.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, you fed me most.
There's a lot of favourite bits to it, but I'd have to say when the prince actually finds her and puts the shoe on.
Oh, yes. That's my favourite too.
Oh, there you go.
What made you get interested into baking?
Because I liked sweet things and I thought I'm going to give it a go. I'm self-taught. I never knew how to bake and I just started baking and I found I was good at it.
I'm just wondering, I used to watch all the baking shows. There was one called Buddy Cakes I used to watch, which I love. I'm just wondering, did you watch any of those shows and get into baking?
I didn't watch any of those shows. If anything actually swayed me also to do baking, it was probably my grandma. Yeah, she was a very good baker.
And what is your favourite thing to bake?
Have to be brownie. Like brownie is probably my favourite.
And what type of brownies do you like to make? Because I know there's different ones to make.
There are. My favourite would be the fudgy brownie. I have done a white chocolate raspberry brownie.
Okay.
That's pretty yummy too.
Who would you invite to dinner and why, if you could invite anyone?
Oh my goodness. It'd possibly have to be Vin Diesel.
What would you make for him?
I'd probably go a lasagna and garlic bread.
Yummy.
Right?
Do you have any tips for us for baking any dessert?
Make sure that you have all your ingredients out on the bench so you can see them all so you don't forget any, and make sure your oven's at the right temperature and just take your time. And you know what? If it doesn't work out, it's still going to be yummy and you just try it again. Don't give up.
You say you like to make brownies. What other dessert do you like to make?
Oh, Biscoff cheesecake.
Oh, yum.
Yep. What else? Pavlova.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, I love the pav. That is one dessert that took me a very long time to master.
I love a good pav. What do you put on your pav?
Obviously the cream, and then I put, majority of the time, mixed fruit.
What's the kids' clinic?
So we run a kids clinic every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and it's a free activity at all stores, and they can come in and do a craft that we've actually picked for them to do.
What craft?
Oh, it can be anything from nailing some things into wood and string, it could be planting in the pot plants, it could be growing seeds, it could be doing painting, it could be a range of activities.
And now, why do you like working at Bunnings?
I love working at Bunnings because it's such a family business. The team that I work with is amazing. We all look after each other. It's just a really, really good business to work for.
Why do people at Bunnings wear aprons?
Well, it's part of our Reds uniform, but also because it's got the pockets, we can keep like our tape measures and pens and paper, anything else we need to carry around to help us do our job.
With that, how often do you use them?
Every day. It's part of the uniform. You have to wear an apron.
How do you guys ensure that the plants stay healthy? Because they could be around for a long time at your store.
We have dedicated nursery people out there that will make sure that they're in good condition by watering them, checking on them, making sure that they're healthy for our customers to take home. We generally go through a fair few plants out there, so it would be kind of rare for them to be sitting for too long. But yeah, they look after them.
And what happens, obviously you can't sell the dead ones. So what happens to them, and what do you do, because there's obviously extra measures that you guys put in place?
It's also very rare that we end up with dead plants. We make sure that that doesn't happen, obviously, because nobody wants dead plants. We just remove them if they do die.
Thank you, Virginia, for thanks to coming to give us your time today and from sharing with us your awesome job and hobby.